Hello, beautiful people. Let's see if we are live or if we are not. It looks like we may just be. Let me put registration. And let me pull up chat. All righty. Almost there, my loves. Almost there. You're on YouTube. Let me make sure to turn off sound really quickly. Oops. Sound gone. Sound gone. Sound gone. All right. There we go. There we go. You on YouTube. Oh my goodness. Keisha's always right on it. Hi, Keisha. Hi, Keisha. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Jennifer. Hello, my loves. I've missed y'all. Let's see. Let's do this. I want to make sure I got that chat window up. I think that's good. Let me move my workspace right here. Yada yada yada. It's the summer, so hey. How is everyone? The end of July. Can you believe it? How are we already at the end of July? End of July. Tank mic check, please. Tank, can you hear me? Is the sound good? So we have Tank helping us for a brief moment, and then Maverick's going to be taking over. We'll have to take like a brief pause as the two of them get resituated. Hey, Connie. Do you guys hear a buzzing on my microphone? It's okay. We'll just give it a minute. There's like a brief delay after I talk usually, so. Hey, Stacy. Hello, Anastasia. No light on in there. No light, no light, no light. Y'all, can you hear a buzzing sound off my microphone or are we good? Is it just Keith? Nope. They said no, they do not hear a buzzing sound. Maybe shut down your other apps and double check it. And then double check. I really need a new microphone stand because this, like, in a minute, it's going to come straight at me. Look at this. Ooh. Ah, this horrible thing just won't stay put. How is everyone? How is everyone? Thank you for your patience with me. Let's do this. Stop from moving towards me. Hold on. Like, please don't move, microphone. Oh, that worked. I got it. I got it. At least for now. And then it'll start moving again, which is fine. Then I'll deal with it then. All right, let me make sure I got everything available to me. Let me let Maverick know that my battery's about ready to die. Mm. All right. Hopefully. Hopefully maybe my battery will hold out until he gets back. He's working out. About to be a grandma in 2 months. Oh my goodness. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Boy, girl, boys and girl, a boy and a girl, like twins, triplets, single. What have we got coming? Congratulations. That's exciting. So we kind of I think we have a light night. Let me double check. If we have a light night, I tend to be able to go a little bit longer on readings. But not so much that it'll drive you all crazy waiting on your readings. So let me just take a little look see. Although the beginning of the night is not really indicative of how light. Okay, yeah, we're good. I could take a little longer in the beginning, but if it starts adding up, I may have to cut down time a little bit. A girl. Aw. Oh, have they picked a name yet? How sweet is that? So 2 months. So we're in August, September, October. So you're gonna even either have a Libra or a Scorpio baby. That'll be good. So oh, there's our list. Look at that. Tank's right on it. Thank you, Tank. Make sure you transfer the list to Maverick when he does join us so that he can keep up with that. She isn't telling everyone until it's born. Oh, that's cool. Cool, cool, cool. October 9th. Love it. Libra, baby. Libra, baby. All right, let me go ahead and call in spirits while y'all chat. Feel free to chat amongst y'all self for just a minute while I do that. And then we can let our dream team of beautiful spirit guides and wonderful souls um, guide us to where we are to go from here. Uh, hopefully, okay. You have his info. Send him a quick note to send you a message on Messenger. I just did the same. So for him to send a message to me because my phone's about to die. So just send him a quick message. All right, let me call in spirits. Hold on, I feel compelled to hold our Labradorite while I call in spirits. I call upon my spirit guide, Fred. Guide me and direct me in these readings for those that will be receiving readings and also those that may need messages coming through others' readings. Fred, place a hedge of protection around those that are going to be receiving readings to keep their energy strong and free from distractions, as well as my own. I call upon Cecil to grant me wisdom, to grant me the ability to see that which may not be seen in the cards, especially with regards to twin flame energy. Cecil, I ask that you help it to be strong indication of the twin flames individual journeys as well as their journeys together. I call upon Sylvia to grant me wisdom as well, to grant me knowledge on healing and anything that may be causing a temporary detour or block for our twin flames and soulmates. I call upon Brad. Feel free to bring me any references you so desire. I call upon Metatron to grant me wisdom that cannot be seen in the cards. Wisdom from the individual books. associated with the twin flames and soulmates that will be receiving readings. I call upon Archangel Michael, guard and protect my energy, as well as the energy of those that are receiving readings tonight, as well as the energy of the channel. I call upon Shamuel to oversee love. I call upon ancestors associated with those that will be receiving readings. I call upon beings from the pure white light. I call upon God. I call upon spirit. I call upon universal source energy. Remove my energy from these readings and only allow those that are going to be receiving them to come through. I also ask that if there are those that are going through similar journeys, similar life paths, similar directions, that you allow any information that is of benefit to more than one soul to come through and allow them to resonate with the information that is given. I thank you in advance. Let's get rolling. All right, my darlings. I do believe Tank said Stacy was up first. Hi, Dee. Dee, did you get my message? Oh, wait. No, that wasn't for you. Sorry. No, different person. Sorry, my love. All right, let's see. There it goes again. It starts moving. I told you this microphone had a mind of its own. All right, Tank, go ahead and send me the info for Stacy, please. Ooh, I wonder. Is this, hold on, is this the right? I actually might be able to plug in my phone. Hold on. Let me do that before we get started. Hopefully this works. Hold on. As I knock over cards. And oh, that worked. Yay. Cool. Okay, so I do believe I'm charging. I think I've got a new phone, so it's a little confusing. So, I went through, I don't know if you guys have ever like dealt with like massive technology snafus, but I had three iPhones die in the course of 3 weeks. And so so I switched to a Samsung and I love it. Utterly love my Samsung. However, there's a learning curve, and a lot of my phone contacts are missing. So so there's that. So it's been a little bit difficult. Um, let's see, Stacy. Dun, dun, dun. All right. The Aquarius. Aquarius. All right. See what we've got, Stacy. All right, why am I getting those words? Tank, go ahead and since we're kind of late today, go ahead and add 2 additional minutes to my time, my little timer that you like give to me, okay? And make sure you let Maverick know. All right, let's see. You guys know that I'm not good at listening when the boys tell me it's time to move on. That's okay. All right, let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I keep getting the words means to an end. So I'm not quite sure why I'm getting those words, Stacy, with regards to means to an end. But there seems to be, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's an ending coming, but perhaps what spirit is trying to convey, because they're showing me longevity, is an ending of a long-standing situation. Does that make any sense? So it's almost like there's something necessary for you to go through in order to bring an end to a literally a long-standing situation. Um, I'm seeing this vision of a man kind of standing in a pool of water, and it's almost like the waves are crashing down all around him, but yet he's remaining firm, right? So it could be a representation of the fact that it could be a representation of the fact that, you know, you're I'm assuming the Aquarius is your twin. So it could be that he's sitting in this like massive sense of overwhelming emotions, and that, he's remaining firm, trying not to give in to these emotions. Does that make any sense? So there's something that could also be indicative of the danger surrounding him or the difficulties surrounding him, and he's trying to remain firm even though everything is being tossed to and fro around this gentleman. But I see this man standing very firmly rooted, while a very tormentuous um, swell is around him. Does that make any sense? Like uh, very heavy waves. So that would indicate to me a strong sense of being very deep in his emotions, but remaining firmly rooted as if he's not. It's almost like trying to remain stoic while the emotions inside are just churning so much that they could easily overtake him at any minute. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. That's what I was seeing. Let's see. Okay. All right, my dear, let's see what we've got. I just love this. I'm normally not a fan of the Rider-Waite deck, but this one is just very vibrant. I really like it. Okay. Two. Come on, camera. Whoop. There we go. Two of Wands. Some sort of decision needing to be made. Let me turn my sound off. Um, so it's interesting. What I'm seeing from the cards is I'm seeing a duality of mind. Your outcome looks fantastic. However, it's a fight to get there. And the fight to get there to that outcome seems to be rooted in the Aquarius's need for freedom. Intense need for freedom. It's like, yeah, I'm not moving forward this way because this intense need for freedom. See? The Three of Wands indicating this patient waiting energy. The King of Swords is very much an Aquarius energy, and the Nine of Coins being a strong independent energy. There's this essence of him saying, once again, it's firmly rooted. It's like, no, I'm not in emotions. No, I'm not dealing with emotions. No, I'm not going to deal with this, kind of like family vibe. It's almost like it's to me it's this seems to be like an anti-marriage, an anti-long-term kind of um relationship vibe. Um, but it seems to be in light of the energy that I was seeing before the cards came out, it seems to be a lie. I don't know if he's told you, no, I don't want a relationship. No, I don't want to lock this down. No, I don't want serious commitment. I don't want to be contractually obligated. I don't want XYZ. Um, but that's kind of like what the cards are saying. Yet in the vision, the emotions are churning everywhere. It's almost like there's this record breaking kind of energy of I have to give in to these emotions, but I must remain firmly rooted. So he seems to have this really intense um need to stay behind a decision he may or may not have already made, one that he's considered, and that decision is to be independent. Um, However, we know that with the vision combined with these cards that I'm seeing down here, there is this overall sense that there's an awareness that he's disappointing you in some way because you have this 10 of swords, this 9 of wands, and the empress right there in the center, where this is that long desire, the long desire for you to have a fresh new start with him, a fresh new start in terms of something more substantial, which I see is coming. Okay. So, so sit tight. I see it's coming. So the desire for something far more substantial, but yet not receiving the love, um, and the appreciation that you deserve or that you desire in the present moment because of this firm rooting belief. Now, we have the 3 of Cups right in the center of you. This could be a third party in the center of the two of you, um, a past third party. It could also be, you know, sort of like the Aquarius's need for fun and freedom. It's not necessarily that that the Aquarius needs other women, but maybe the Aquarius is in need of this sense of excitement in their life. That could also be the case if it's not a third party. Usually, when we see multiple threes, we say third party. There are 2 3s in this particular reading, so it's possible. But I feel more it's a fighting against losing one sense of freedom. Not that he needs to explore his freedom, but just that there's a fear of losing it. So your outcome is very good. Your outcome is the Justice card. With the way that the energy is currently going right now, it's moving towards something more significant. However, it's going to take a fight and a battle to get there. You have the 7 of Wands with the 5 of Wands here, indicating the Aquarius's defensiveness with the 7 of Wands, the argumentativeness, the two of you arguing to get to that point, and it's followed by the Fool. It may take a leap of faith on your part to go in a new direction, to kind of like drag this forward, or it could just very simply be that finally he has no more fight left and realizes that if he doesn't make a definitive decision to move forward, that freedom might not necessarily be all that fun. So with the Fool, we see this energy of, moving forward. Like I said, either you could be saying, I'm moving on at the moment. And then when that literally happens, it becomes too overwhelming. Somebody else could come along, sweep you off your feet and take you into that sense of a long-term commitment as well. But I don't see any other people currently lingering in your cards. Let me see if I can get a timeline on the leap of faith. Hey, Linus. Hey, Leslie. Hello, Maverick. Maverick, are you already done with your workout? I thought you'd be out a little bit longer. Ooh, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is rapid. So when we look at the Ace of Swords would be 1 day. Whoop. Hello. I don't know if I'm like really blurry to y'all, but hold on. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Am I blurry to you guys? Might need to move something back here for it to focus on. Hold on. Ooh. Well, I may not be able to show cards too well because of whatever's going on with my camera. To me, it looks blurry. But Stacy, the Ace of Swords indicates an epiphany, a communication, or something of that nature is coming up very rapidly. That's going to make or break the direction you move in with the Aquarius. However, keep in mind that vision, the vision that came through. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if it refocuses. The vision that came through seemed extremely, extremely important. And so please keep that vision in your mind space when you're meditating. Okay. Let me focus on this for just a second. And I'm gone. And hopefully I am back. Still blurry. This keeps happening. Well, let's give it a minute. We'll just chat, see if it refocuses. Tank, any ideas on how to fix this? If so, could you come and help me? Let's see. There we go. That did it. All right. Did you turn it off and back on again? Okay, so I'm going to have to use a different deck of cards so we can make sure it's visible. Make sure these cards are visible. Tank, yes, Maverick is here already. If you want to help him get settled, we shall chat for a minute. Stacy, did that all make sense to you? Because it seems like the most significant part of the whole thing was I'm still seeing the vision. Like if I could actually draw, like if I were an artist of some sort, I would draw this out for you so you could see exactly what I'm seeing. But just imagine a man standing in the middle of really big waves, a tumultuous storm, um, in the waves and the water representing emotions, but yet he remains. That's what I was seeing. Stacy, love and light to you, my dear. Please keep me posted and keep me updated. We are gonna do a Zoom chat here soon, so I'll be sure to send you a link. Hopefully very soon. Probably a couple weeks, maybe 2 weeks. While we wait for Maverick to get settled to help me out with this channel so that Tank can go to work. Um, let's see. Linda is up next. Then Simran, then Leslie, Connie, Nicole, Dee, and Jessica. Let me switch over to oh, he needs the login. Hold on. Let me send him the login. Oh, there's a code that I got. Okay. All right, I got the code. Hold on. Ooh, got some serious thunder out there. Bum, bum, bum. I love island storms. Mm. No, thank you, Maverick. Appreciate it. Okay. There we go. I'm back. So I'm sure many of you do not remember this. However, um, it did. Okay, Stacy, it did. He is in that space and has commuted it slightly. Oh, good, 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 good. Keep me posted. Keep me posted. Tank, get mom a paper and some crayons. Yeah, so I could draw it out. All right, Fusion. Hi, Fusion. Missed ya. Glad to see you. Keisha, if you need to go to sleep, and just know I never expect you to be here. I'm happy that you are, but I don't expect it of you, if that makes sense. All right. Uh, many of you may not remember this. However, Maverick and I have celebrated our second year of togetherness. Obviously, we started talking way before 2 years ago, but Sunday night was our second anniversary, and I am very grateful for this man. He is helping us tonight without pay because he is a very wonderful guy, and I'm very grateful for him. So, just thought I would mention that. Super thankful for you, Maverick. Super, super thankful. I mean, I know it's just a dating anniversary, but like I'm a Pisces. We celebrate that sort of thing. Right? Do we not, Pisces? We celebrate that sort of thing. So it was important to me. And I don't know if you guys saw, but on July the 4th, we conquered one of my fears of massive heights. And we went on to the Wheel of Orlando, the Eye of Orlando, which goes like 400 feet above Orlando skyline, which if you know about my fear of heights, like that is next to impossible to get me on something like that. Granted, a glass of champagne kind of helped a little bit. So, that and the fact that there was a pole in the middle of the car that I could hold on to real tight, so that helped also. Plus, I was able to put jazz from my phone on in our Ferris wheel car, which was also like super, super cool. Um Maverick kept me calm, which was great. So, but the view up there was just amazing. We got to see fireworks from Disneyland and fireworks from Universal all at the same time, which was super cool. Maverick, is Tank talking to you in the present moment, or have we disconnected Tank and are you ready to go? Because I hear Tank talking to somebody. Ooh, it was pretty amazing, Connie. Yeah, it was cool. Like, especially at night. I tried to get us a reservation during a time where hopefully we would see. Oh, they're working on it. Okay. So we'll be chatting for a little while longer. I tried to get us a reservation where we would see fireworks. I didn't really expect it would be at both places though, because I knew the fireworks were the following day at Universal. So to see that we got to see fireworks from both was just like super killer. It was cool. Anyway, I posted that on Instagram. For anybody who's not connected to me on Instagram, that's kind of where I post like pictures and stuff. And obviously it's Ocean Moonflower up on Instagram. So if you want to follow me up there, check it out. Let me know you're there. I'm not really good about messaging on Instagram. I've got messages in there from months ago I have yet to open because there's far too many for me to go through. So, please don't be offended if I do not respond. It's just there's too much. So, but check it out. Would love to connect with you guys up there. I'm shuffling cards, but I have nothing to focus on in the shuffle. So these are ready to go. Ooh, look at that. Yes. We will not have to refocus. Fantastic. These are the ones. These are the ones. Work's going great also, y'all. Finally have kind of a dedicated schedule. So dedicated schedule here also, which is great. So I don't know if you guys have seen, I've been doing a lot more up here. Not necessarily up here on YouTube, but in general. Just so you all know, Ocean predicted my now husband would propose over a year ago, and he did. Happily married now. Yes. Love, 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 love. Can I throw any hearts all over here? Yeah, I'll throw some hearts up for Lioness and her husband. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. That makes me so happy. That's awesome. That's awesome. And that's precisely why I've been trying to get my schedule all situated so that I could be up here more, is because I haven't had that opportunity to do enough readings for everybody. And so we're working on that. We're working on that. I had my phone died, three different phones died, so we had a lot of tech stuff. A lot of things have gotten in the way. However, it's like there was this kind of like light switch of energy change that occurred for me recently, and the moment that happened, I knew like the channel was going to come back on fire soon with me being able to do more for it. So that was a very wonderful moment because it was the same energy of 2021. Remember when I had all of that extra time soon after I moved here, and the energy was so good in that place. And now the energy is so good in this place. And things were really working out in a very positive way for the channel. Well, it's that energy that I felt again recently. And so I've got some things to take care of in the next few weeks, but after that, we're back, baby. All right. Love you too, my dear. I'm very happy for you. Super happy for you. Um, so Linda's up now. Maverick, if you want to send that to me in Messenger, that'd be great. Let's see what we've got. Okay. The song from Welcome Back, Cotter, is going through my head. Linda, I have no idea how old you are. Not gonna guess. But in case you're young, Welcome Back Cotter was a television show back in the 70s. I just keep hearing welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And in the sound of the song Welcome Back Cotter. Let me see if I can find the jingle. Can't play it on the tube. Um Jingle lyrics. Let's see. Ooh, bright light, bright light, bright light. Welcome back. Your dreams. Ooh, wow. Okay. All right. So here's your message from Spirit, Linda. Apparently that's gonna be a thing tonight. Welcome back. Your dreams where your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead you back here where we need you? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We always could spot a friend. Welcome back. And I smile when I think how you must have been. And I know what a scene you were learning in. Was there something that made you come back again? Strong chills. And what could ever lead you back here where we need you? And then I still hear the welcome back from Welcome Back Cotter. Um, somebody's coming back. Somebody's coming back. All right, let me get the chat window back up again. Where are we? All right. What's the status of Linda's connection? Send that to me too, please, if you can, Maverick. Friends with a significant connection. Okay. Twin flame or soulmate? Maverick. Is it a twin flame reading or a soulmate reading? Somebody's coming back. For them to bring up the Welcome Back Cotter song. I mean, that's an old song. So since that's that's an old TV show, old lyrics, unless you're from that era, like myself, or you are an old soul, or you are dealing with somebody who is an old soul, somebody's coming back. All right. Talk to me about the Sagittarius for Linda. Okay. Thank you, Maverick. Dreams are coming back. Have you been having dreams about the Sag? Dream interpretation, dreams. Okay. Dreams. Dreams. Somebody likes Metallica. Might be somebody you're connected to that's coming back. Or that there is a returning energy with, if you guys are currently together, there might be a returning energy. All right. Whoops. We don't want to lose focus. 6 of coins. 6 of coins. Um, hold on. Uh, just to let Maverick know where we're at. Okay. So, we're gonna get rolling now. So the focus on dreams, they're really placing a focus on dreams. Once again, Linda, I don't know if your person is a Metallica fan or if you are somebody is a Metallica fan with reference to the returning energy. Okay. Um, the returning energy. Now, this may or may not be the twin, so I'm just going to address it outside of the reading for the twin in the moment. Yes, Master of Puppets is what I was hearing, Fusion. So we have the Star card and we have the Page of Swords that were coming up with regards to this dream energy. And I feel like there is a focus on the need to do some sort of dream interpretation. So if you are not having dreams of your twin and you are not having dreams of somebody who is a returning energy, which you wouldn't necessarily know who that might be at the moment because they're not here yet, right? They're coming back. They keep showing me the John Travolta character from Welcome Back, Kotter, and he was kind of like, this macho man, he's kind of like, the ladies man, and kind of like thought he had game when he really didn't have game. Like, he kind of like kind of was insecure, but yet it sort of came out like, as he was like this stud, right? So I feel like whoever's the returning energy coming into your world in the very near future, whether it's this person or another, kind of has that same sort of vibe to them. Internally, this person has an insecurity associated with them in some way, but externally, they're trying to act like they have game. They're trying to act like, they're the stud, like they have everything going on. If it happens to be your twin could potentially be, yes, Vinny Barbarino. Thank you, Keisha. Yes, Vinny Barbarino. So it's possible that your twin may be presenting to you um in the friendly way that, oh, they've got all these options, they're a good catch, and everything's all grand, and they have no need for you, kind of thing. um it's possible that could be the case as well. Only you will know whether the energy that's coming through in the moment is this person. Now, it's also possible that your twin was once like that. And perhaps they thought the grass was greener on the other side and explored different avenues and different directions only to discover that no, what they wanted was the familiar. What they wanted was the place that they were feeling called to. What they wanted was this energy they were being called to, which would be you. So, Linda, I'm going to start off with your energy rather than your twins. So, you have the energy of the Queen of Wands, the Hangman, and the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords in this particular deck is headache, heartache, too much thought, right? It's like too many things going on in your mind. Like your mind's just unable to fully process something. Yet you're trying to get a handle on either something that was said by your twin or something that you need to understand regarding you and your twin. But it's almost like it's just taking its mental and emotional toll on you, because his Five of Swords is in the heart space in this particular reading. And so there would be an indication that heart wise, head wise, this connection for you, no matter how much you may love and adore this twin, that this connection for you is causing this deep sense of struggle, or did at one point in time. However, what I'm seeing is that you yourself have been working very hard, and it looks like you've been doing a very good job of it, or you will be in the very near future of finding your true self again with this Queen of Wands. It's like she's like looking at the energy and it's like, "Oh, I can work with this. This is fantastic. I'm okay by myself. Like life is grand. Everything's great, focused on spiritual matters, focused on, whatever." And there's this magnetic charm and this magnetic energy that you're creating in your thoughts. So make sure your thoughts are positive and not negative, that your thoughts are positive and that they're, about you experiencing life to the fullest in a beautiful way, because that magnetic charm, that magnetic energy of yours is what is going to be attracting this twin back to you, because the theme is back, back to you, back to you. There's a song, back to you, back to you, back to you. If I could do it all over again, I know I'd come back to you. Um, even though something. Who does that song? Back to You. Fusion, my music guy. Can you look up Back to You? It's sung by a woman. Um, something about if I could do it all over again, even though I knew I shouldn't, I would come back to you, or I would go back to you, something like that. That's what the lyrics are that I'm like hearing. So hopefully that helps. Fusion, thank you. So we see like what's getting in your way is what's going on in your mind, right? It's like too many mind, too many mind. Be the Zen master. The we'll see Zen master. So your twin's a mess. Think Vinnie Barbarino. He's got it all together, but no, he doesn't have it all together because internally, there's something about himself that he doesn't like. This Sag, there's something about himself he doesn't like or thinks that you won't, with this Eight of Swords here at the heart space. It's almost like Selena Gomez. Thank you, Dee. That's the one. Yes. It's almost like there's this sense that he feels like he doesn't deserve the love that you have to give to him. He seems to be holding back very deeply and drowning in his own emotions. And in some way, he feels like he doesn't deserve you. His challenge is trying to understand how you could love him despite whatever may have happened between the two of you. And so there is this energy of him feeling really undeserving. That's where the insecurity comes in. And that's where you're going to see that sort of machoism, that sort of like, energy of, I'm fine and I don't need anybody. I'm good kind of thing. I have a feeling you can see right through him though. So what I'm seeing with the Page of Cups is your overall outcome. So this could be some sort of gesture of love. I don't necessarily think it'll be a token. I feel like it'll be more of a gesture, something that is said, something that is done. It looks like it's going to involve some sort of activity. It could be a group activity. The Four of Wands in this particular deck kind of screams of Bonnaroo to me, right? Like um, sort of like this energy of the music festival vibe, Bonnaroo, Electric Forest, all that stuff. And so there seems to be this lovely energy of togetherness. It's almost like the gesture, in order to express his feelings as lightly as possible, because he feels a need to express them, will be some sort of gesture of togetherness and let's hang out kind of thing. But what the true meaning behind that is the love that's here and the fear that you're going to walk away. And there's an awareness that at any given point in time, the love that he feels could be lost to him. And so I do see that there's going to be some sort of gesture of time together in some way. That looks very positive because there seems to be an awareness here for this guy that although he doesn't feel he deserves your love, He longs for it. Does that make sense? What's coming between the two of you is the Empress, and I feel like that's really just the energy of unconditional love is scary to him. And so that's what I have for the two of you. It looks really lovely. Love and light, my dear. Love and light. Ruby Gypsy Tarot. Love and light from me. Keep me posted. I love it when the spirit decides to be active, active beyond the cards. All right. Let me get some more water. Oh, I'm scrolling back. Keisha, thank you. You and Maverick are so wonderful together. Thank you. We celebrate everything. See, Maverick? Pisces, we celebrate everything. Connie, yes, we do. All right. I think I'm caught up on everything. I had missed a couple back there. All right. Choo, choo, choo. All right. Simran and the Aries twin. Mhm. Let's see. Spirits, do you have any visions, any songs, anything for Simran while I shuffle? Anything, anything, anything. Nothing at the moment. Let me keep shuffling. If they bring something up, we shall stop. All right. Stay. It's almost like I'm telling a dog to stay, trying to tell the microphone to stay. It's not going to listen. All right. Okay, what they're bringing to my memory, Simran, it's story time because they're bringing something to my memory. And the only reason they would bring this to my memory is if it served a purpose for your reading, because there's no reason for this memory to come up. Okay. So back when I was 13, 13, eighth grade. I don't know. I think that's 13. Back in the eighth grade. So I had long blonde hair that always got tangles in it, just like it does now, because my hair is very dry and very thick, and there is a lot of hair here. And so there was this girl that lived across the street who used to always, 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 always pick on me about my hair. And I had this friend, very nice friend. It was a boy, and he was just my friend. And we were at the park, and this girl, I'm not going to name her name on here because she's not here to defend herself. So, anyway, this girl and her friend start picking on me about my hair, calling it a rat's nest. And they're picking on me about my friend, saying that, it's my boyfriend, which, of course, at 13, nobody wants a boyfriend at 13. Maybe they do now, but they didn't back then. And, it was like, no, he's not. He's just my friend, blah, blah, blah. And it just got out of control because this girl was always picking on me. She was a big bully. That's where we're going. Bullying. Okay. So at any rate, long story short, I ended up with the nickname Barbecue Kim because I threw barbecue sauce on her as she was riding by on her bicycle because I was aggravated at her constantly bullying me. And that was the only thing I could find. And then a big fight ensued in the front yard. My dad had to break it up And she never bullied me again. So the bullying was where they seemed to be going with that. But what I kept hearing was barbecue Kim. And so I think that they were trying to indicate, Simran, that either you or your twin has been bullied in the past or is currently being bullied by somebody either in the workplace or family dynamic or friend dynamic that you or the twin need to stand up to. Um, I'm feeling a strong sense of pressure in the heart chakra. So I feel like it could be your twin is in need of standing up to a bully, somebody who could be getting in the way of forward movement for you or for the twin. And yeah, the pressure has been lifted. So I'm pretty sure that that's the direction they're going in. Some sort of bully, big bully is in the way at the moment. So that would mean there's a third party. But the third party in this particular case is not another woman. Does that make sense? Unless the twin is dealing with somebody controlling, manipulative, narcissistic, that sort of thing. It would not be another woman that is a third party between you and the twin. You may know who this person is. You may not. You may discover it later. They're saying, oh no, you know who it is. Okay. So, um, don't worry, it'll come to you. All right. Simran and the twin. Here we go. Yep, somebody's definitely having to defend their words, their thoughts, their actions. Cards just came up to confirm that. Okay. Yep, big time. Hmm. Simran, I'm jumping to the end, okay? We have the high priestess here. This indicates that your intuition is spot on. Whatever sort of intuitive impression you've been getting regarding your twin is spot on. Um, and if you have not been getting any, you will in the very, very, very near future. If your twin, and forgive me, but I can never remember everybody's specifics. Too many of you to do that. Um, uh, unless you're part of the VIP group, that all of those people I have constant contact with. So, um, if your twin is married or in a long-term relationship, and their relationship's ending. This could not be any more clear. Like, I mean, it's extremely clear. Look at that. The tower ending, crash, boom, sudden end. And what's a sudden end to? The 10 of coins. So that could be a sudden end to, it could be financial ruin. So, let's also talk about that. But we are talking about love. It could be an end to a family dynamic where there's bullying. It could be the end of a relationship where there's bullying and manipulation and control. And notice what comes right after that. We see a man sitting at the bottom of the steps in the Hierophant card by himself, smiling in relief and happiness. but that then turns to deep heartache and grief with the Three of Swords. So a temporary reprieve, but then heartache and grief. That's the outcome. Now here's the interesting part. I see him having to defend himself to others, having to defend his thoughts, having to defend his words, having to defend his actions. Although he's an Aries, which would typically be showing as the Queen of Wands, um, or the King of Coins, he's showing up as the King of Swords. So it definitely has to do with words, thoughts, communication in some way. Your side. I feel you're already aware. Like you may be feeling this ending coming. If it hasn't happened yet, you may be feeling it coming. Unfortunately, when it comes to twin flame readings, we often don't see the exact outcome time. Sometimes it could be down the road, But what we do see here is that there is an awareness of the ending. There's a sadness about the ending, but then there's also this feeling of, okay, things can restart, things can resume. There can be a rebirth of this connection. But what you don't see is the harm and the difficulty that has occurred with regards to the control and the manipulation. So whatever it is that your twin is dealing with, it's taken a mental toll on them. So they're not the same person. And it appears that whatever this is that has happened to them, um, uh, they may be in need of a lot of time to overcome it. So their energy shows the ending. The world shows the ending. And it shows the ending as a result of conflict with the Five of Wands. But it also shows this free spirited energy soon thereafter. So I feel that what we see is your twin is going through a really bad time right now. There is some sort of ending coming up very dramatically, very suddenly out of nowhere. And like I said, if it's not an ending of a relationship or whether that's, romantic, familial, friendship, career, whatever, it could be extreme financial hardship. And so we see that there's this duality of how they're feeling because of the fact that in one moment, they feel this sense of freedom. And in this other moment, they feel this sense of sadness, this sense of grief, this sense of loss, this sense of anger and frustration for whatever it is that has occurred in their life. Their challenge is seeing the new perspective. And that could be because of all the negativity is preventing them from seeing the good of what's up ahead. And so I think your twin is strongly in need of some very positive energy. I would advise you to send energy that is red in color for the root chakra. So red in color for the root chakra, yellow for the solar plexus, and green and pink, greenish pink for the heart chakra. You can go in meditation to a place where the two of you have always felt comfortable, always felt together. And in that place of meditation, imagine that energy, the pillar of white light coming down upon you and those colors coming out from your three chakras, going over to your twin and engulfing your twin in those colors. It will help your twin's energy to recover and recuperate from this difficulty. If it has not befallen them yet, it is going to very soon. And so as often as possible and as quickly as possible, it would be best if you could send them some energy. I see your energy's fine, but there's definitely a massive struggle coming for your twin. So that's what I have for you right now, my dear. We did have a meditation up on the channel about how to do that at one point in time. I'll see if I can find the meditation links over the next week or so and see if I can't get those posted for everyone, okay? In case everybody else needs them as well. Love and light to you, my dear. And let me put these cards back in here. Oh, is Simran in right now? I don't think so. Okay, who's up next? Oh, Leslie. Leslie. Sorry, Maverick. I should open up my eyes more. Leslie. How's the writing going? I hope the writing's going very, very well. All right. Choo, choo, choo. We only have 9 people watching. Where is everybody? It's because I'm not posting as frequently, saying, here, here, come here, come here. I figure whoever needs a reading will be brought to it. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Load up. Mm. Let me close some of these windows, okay? Because I don't need welcome back Cotter sitting up here. All right. There we go. Now I'm going to have to listen to the welcome back Cotter jingle. Oh, yeah. They're watching the Olympics. That's right. I'm not watching the Olympics. It's not super high on my priority list at the moment. All right. Leslie and the Aries. Leslie, there's a focus on the eyes. Is what spirit is drawing my attention to. A focus on the eyes. This could be a focus on hold on, let me readjust. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna sit back for a minute. So there's a focus on the eyes. The focus could be related to something you see, and spirit is saying, look at the eyes. So like let's say you see a picture of you and your twin, right? And you're trying to assess, well, what does this picture mean? It's, spirit saying, look at the eyes. There is a strong focus on the eyes. Now, is this a focus on the eyes because you need to watch your sight? You need to make sure that your eyes are in good condition. It could be. They have not yet really indicated directly what exactly they're referring to. They are showing me the color pink. And we know that pink is associated with the heart chakra, but light pink and white is also associated with the crown chakra. So that could be visions, visions connecting to your guides for strong visions related to the future. They are saying visionary. So, visionary would mean, a focus on the future. Um, they're showing me a painting, like an empty, oh, what do you call them? Uh, Okay. What the heck is it called? Spirit. You're gonna show it to me. Give me the name. Um, Canvas. You'd think I would have known that one, right? They're showing me a blank canvas and a paintbrush and multi colors of paint being painted onto this canvas. Um, okay, hold on. This is kind of big. Let me catch my breath. Bob Ross is here. It'll be Leslie Ross because Leslie's the one with the paintbrush in my vision. um, so they're indicating that how do you want me to put this, Spirit? You're in control of the painting. You're in control of the picture that's being created. It's your vision needs to be made into reality, but nobody can, and I don't know what this is related to. You'll know what this is. Nobody can make your vision happen other than you. That you personally, what they're indicating is you personally have the ability to paint the picture of your future and make it happen. So, um, releasing any doubt, they're saying release any doubt, release all doubt, not any, all, release all doubt. You can do this, whatever this is. Um, Now they're showing me a scroll, a scroll with a feather pen. I don't think this is love. I think this is your future. Like career, a personal endeavor, a personal desire, um, a soul calling. This doesn't appear to be related to your twin at all. This doesn't appear to be related to that in any way, shape, or form because they're showing me you with a paintbrush and a blank canvas creating the vision of your future. Um, but yet they keep indicating that they've given you time and space to remove the doubt so you can move forward, but yet doubt keeps creeping in for you. Now, what this doubt may be, it could be a doubt this can happen, a doubt that you've got the skills, a doubt that you're good enough, or a doubt that it will ever occur. There's some like little nagging doubt that is like the key. They're showing me keyhole. That is the key to creating this future. So I'm not sure what that is exactly. Um, but it appears to be unrelated to this twin flame query. If that makes any sense. Seems to be unrelated to the twin flame query and entirely related to you manifesting a new a new life, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, let me get back to the cards. Maybe there's a need to literally paint the picture. You know how like people create vision boards, right? Maybe there's a need for you to literally in your mind's eye kind of like paint the picture of what that future is in order to make it happen. It's possible. All right. See what we got. All right. Leslie and the Aries. Leslie and the Aries. Energy check in on the twin flame. Let's get rolling. Mayflower charting new territory. Okay. Leslie and the twin. Okay. Hierophant. I don't like the Hierophant in this particular deck because he's so solitary, right? Like normally there's a couple on the card and you could kind of like look at it from the relationship sort of standpoint, but in this particular deck it's more soulful, it's more spiritual. It kind of represents more your spiritual journey. But we're looking at the two of you right now, so it's the spiritual journey of the two of you. um exactly, fusion. That's exactly. Exactly. Leslie, what Fusion said. He just put what I was getting into a nice short. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Um, so this is part of your soul journey, but there's something missing. There's something missing from the equation, and I think that's related to what you're manifesting. Because notice in this two of coins, there's something missing, right? Right here. Something's missing. That's your outcome. This is your outcome. Something's missing. And what's missing is related to the energetic happiness and the celebration of this energy between the two of you. But it looks like it can only come after you release all doubt, release all internal struggle, um, and paint that picture. Okay. It could be abstract. Don't worry. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be Bob Ross quality. It can be abstract. I have an abstract painting like that right there. I know what this painting is, but not that many people actually know what it is. So, um, but I know what I was focused on as I was drawing, as I was painting this picture. And so, um, it holds meaning to me and me alone. But at any rate, so the energy that you have right now is a focus on the fact that you're alone. Notice the five of coins. This is almost like looking from the outside in. It's almost like you look at your twin and you think that your twin is all happy and everything is going well for them. Maybe that's what's been conveyed. There's some light banter between the two of you. Do you guys talk? Let me see. Are you guys talking right now? Let's see. Because if you talk right now, then this would be, kind of light, sweet talk, but nothing. Yeah, speaking. Okay. Light, sweet talk, but nothing, deeply loving. You know what I mean? And then there's this energy of feeling like you don't have what they have, or that you don't have what you desire. And that's that long-term stability and happiness in a relationship in life. Um, It's almost like the energy that you have is a need for that stable partner that can also bring love and can bring stability, can bring happiness, can bring joy, can bring longevity, can bring safety. That's what we're seeing in that 10 of coins. What seems to be getting in the way is a page of swords. In this deck, the page of swords represents knowledge, piece of knowledge, something you've been told, something that you're unaware of is inaccurate. It's a falsehood. All right. Lots of good things going on. Good. You think it's your life in general? Yeah, I do too. Career and spiritual path. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. Exactly. Lots of good stuff going on. Excellent. 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 So the twins energy, we have the 8 of swords. But the 8 of swords is followed by the 6 of coins and the knight of coins. So there's a fear here of giving too much to this connection, and there seems to be a lot of roadblocks being thrown in between the two of you. The roadblocks that are being thrown in between the two of you are, it looks like because there's a fear for him of getting caught up in the romantic past, if that makes any sense. Getting caught up in love from the past between the two of you. And so he seems to be trying to throw roadblocks in the way, almost as if to indicate that maybe he doesn't have the same intense feelings that he actually does. But it's like kind of like, ooh, let me kind of slow this down because I don't want to like, dive real head first here and find myself back in the same energy. Now, that also could be related to the fact the 6 of cups could be a child that is also interfering with the forward movement. And then that is why roadblocks are being placed in between the two of you. Now, interesting enough, the challenge, didn't I say it? Was it you, Leslie, that I saw pink? Um, See, I always drop it right after. Look at the pink. So notice we have a man sitting here on the spiritual path, gaining some enlightenment. And then we have a woman here who's meditating, already receiving enlightenment, already receiving information from spirit, and and how to move forward, already receiving direction and the ability to move forward in life based on the soul calling, right? And so we have two energies that are falling in line in the same direction, but yet the masculine energy isn't fully aware that that's happening at the moment. Does that make sense? Like your energy is indicating you're in a good spiritual place. You're in a good place of gaining the spiritual knowledge and direction that you need. But yet the divine masculine energy is kind of like right at the base of, ooh, this is an interesting topic. Let me look into this. Ooh, this is an interesting thing. Let me learn more about that. So I do like the energy overall that's showing here, especially since they told me to focus on pink very heavily. So I do like the energy that's showing there. However, I don't like the fact that despite this is happening, there's all these roadblocks being thrown in the way. I feel though, since they were saying, the spirit guides were saying that they were giving you time to release the doubt to move forward, to make this life change, that the roadblocks could be being guided and directed by spirit and not really your twins' actual thoughts and guidance, if that makes any sense. But do they know that? Probably not. So that's what I'm seeing in the present moment. You and your twin are falling in line spiritually with regards to this energy. All this energy with the crown chakra here. So if you're doing any kind of manifestation work, any kind of energy work, keep doing it because it seems to be helping this connection. But it appears that Spirit wants your primary focus right now to be on creating that new future. So, hey, update me. Update me on all the good things that are going on in your life. Send me a message. I'd like to hear about it, especially with regards to the vision they were giving me. All right. Let me know what's going on there. That's what I'm seeing, the current energy between the two of you. Focus on that pink energy, that pink light, and the energy between the two of you, because that will make all the difference in your connection right now. Bye, Keisha. Thank you so very much, my dear. Love and light to both Keisha and Leslie. Love and light, love and light, love and light. Isn't it cool? They put the love and light emoji. I think it's pretty cool. It's hard to see though, because it's so tiny. Connie, you're up next. I had to laugh at Connie's comment at the end. All right. To me, not there. All right. Hold on one second. Bum, bum, bum. All right. So, this is what we are going to do. With Nicole D and Jessica there. Ooh, look at all that light. Um, so what we're gonna do real quick, Maverick, if you could, please for me, go ahead and close out all tickets. I've got some personal readings I need to do after this live stream that are very important for some folks that have been waiting. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to end it with Jessica's reading. Unless is there anybody else in chat that wants a reading, let me know like within the next 2 minutes. And otherwise, I'm going to have Maverick go ahead and shut down tickets so that I can do these 5 readings for y'all. And then I can do those personal readings for some folks this evening. Especially with the energy so strong tonight, I'd like to hit those personal readings after the live stream, if that makes sense. Okay, spirits, we're looking at Connie. Connie and the Aries. But you know what? There's a theme here. Aries, Aries, Aries. Badge. All the ones since Maverick logged in, all the twins are fire signs. I wonder if there's any correlation to that. Later. Where are you headed? Okay. No. If you get pizza, that's fine, but I cannot have any. Thank you. Where are you going to get food? Where are you leaning towards getting food? I was hoping you were going to say Burger King. Any chance you could just get me a cheeseburger with plain? Plain double cheeseburger. No, with ketchup. Yeah. No, make it a regular, just a regular cheeseburger, not a double. Just a no ketchup, no ketchup. No bacon. No bacon. No. Thank you. All right. I shouldn't be eating a cheeseburger. Y'all, I've lost a lot of weight. But a little tiny cheeseburger from Burger King, it's pretty tiny. Not a big deal. All right. At least he said, I'm assuming you don't want pizza, so I'm not going to get a pizza. What a good kid. All right. Connie and the Aries, please. All right. Connie, the vision they're giving me for you is very interesting. Um, ooh, this is also interesting. Hold on. Okay. Um, the vision they're giving me and the three cards they gave me very much. Okay, I'm gonna get weird, Connie, all right? So the vision that they gave me with regards to you and your twin could very well be a past life. What they're yeah, you'll take the salad. I should probably take a salad too. More than likely that cheeseburger is going in the freezer for tomorrow. um, so the vision that they're showing me is actually like like the old gumshoe TV shows, you know what I mean? Like from the 60s. Do you know what I'm saying? Where I'm seeing you, a very different version of you though. You, a younger version and a different version of you, standing underneath a lamppost, and the lamppost is the lampposts that have the two bulbs, or maybe three, like they almost look like a banker's type of street lamp. Do you know what I mean? Like that you would see in a very old town, you know what I'm talking about? Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm seeing you standing under this light at night. The light is shining down on you, and you're wearing a hat. The hat has a scarf on it. The hat is navy blue. The scarf is like a blue and a gray. You're in a kind of like a suit jacket and skirt, and I feel like this is a past life, like early 1900s, kind of like your last past life with your twin. Um, and I'm seeing him, younger version of him, in a suit with a hat, walking towards you and talking to you. So it has the feel of like an old detective story. Is it? No. Because it feels like what I'm seeing is a past life of the two of you. And the cards that I got indicate being between two worlds. Kind of like like this card. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Spirits are very active tonight. You would think it was like October 31st. Here it is. Okay. Um, the between two worlds card, right? Let's see. Like between darkness and light. It's it's like you and your twin are caught between two timelines, two worlds, two a past life and a present life. In one in one lifetime, the decision's been made. You and the twin are together. That's the past life. In the other, it's a, oh gosh, I don't know what to do about this. Does that make sense? And so this is why I say it's like between worlds, because that's what I'm seeing very strongly. And see how it's almost like she's meditating um on the it's like she's meditating on the line between the two worlds. So there's this essence of the fact that you could tie the two timelines and tie the two lifetimes together by resolving whatever this conflict is that occurred after the time of you and this person being together in the past life. Um, you might want to look to see if he's into detective novels or into um things from that time frame, because you might be able to gain some insight in that. Um, I feel like that's something for you to meditate on to gain some sense of direction. All right. Okay, let's get started, Maverick, on Connie's reading. Hey, Bobby. Maverick, can you go ahead and shut those down for me? All right. It's Connie and the Aries. Bobby, did you get my message? Hopefully you got my message. Connie and the Aries. Mm. The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune comes around and makes a change when we don't have any control over it. Not Nicole yet, honey. Maverick, I just did a vision I saw for Connie. I didn't actually do the tarot reading. I'm doing the tarot reading for her right now. Um, but thank you, Maverick. So the Wheel of Fortune comes in when we need to make a change, but we can't do it for ourselves. And so Spirit steps in and says, "Ooh, now's the time to make this change." So the overall energy indicates a change is coming. Now, I must warn you, I don't like the change on your side. So let's keep in mind that the cards that are coming out are not so pleasant, but because we know that whatever this not so pleasant thing is, it could be internal, it could be external, whatever the case may be, it is changeable. Because all tarot is changeable by shifting your energy. And maybe that's why Spirit is saying, go into meditation and shift this energy, right? Like shift the energy of the timeline back to the timeline of the two of you underneath that lamp having a romantic moment, right? Um, so let's talk about you. So this is what we've got coming in. The Wheel of Fortune with the Tower indicates a sudden dramatic change, something out of nowhere, something that's gonna kind of like blow your socks off, either good or bad. Could be either or. But with the Five of Swords, whatever this is, I'm sensing it's going to cause a headache. It's going to cause, a mental hurdle in some way. And with that Death card, it is supposed to bring a rebirth of some aspect of your life or to bring some sort of positive change into your life, but it has to clear something out. So something has to be cleared out. And I feel like it's related to that shifting of that energy, right? If you could shift that energy like ASAP, like go into meditation as much as you can and try to live in that other timeline to bring that energy into now. I feel like that's going to help this. It's for you to either avoid this or to make this simpler and easier to get through. Does that make sense? Um, so challenge, we have the King of Cups here. The challenge would be keeping your emotions in check during a sudden shift. Interesting, but your twin has a lot of internal energy as well. So there seems to be a lot of internal crisis mode going on here with the Nine of Wands and the Four of Coins and the Strength card. I do feel like the twin finds strength by being around you and by talking to you because, it's like they see you as this, completely independent, capable person, not really needing them. We're not on Nicole yet, sweetie. You're coming up next. So with the energy of the strength card, I feel like your twin sees you as strong, capable, confident, and there's something about that that not only are they drawn to, but it brings them peace while they're going through some sort of difficulty with this Nine of Wands and the Four of Coins that they're holding back and not telling you about. So some aspect of their life has gone through a difficult struggle or a change that they're not bringing up. It does appear to be meaningful, but yet it appears to be something rather small. They're saying shallow, actually, and not to worry about it. Okay. The challenge between the two of you is him actually taking action, right? Him doing something about this. So, despite the shift with the Wheel of Fortune, and despite the shift with the Tower, um, and the Five of Swords and the Death card, right? Despite all of that, you have a really great outcome. You have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords can be prosperity. So it could be that you've got some money that's coming in out of nowhere that suddenly you're like, oh, this is great. Now let's say, that could be like, um, when people get laid off and they have a severance package and it's better than they expect and it gives them tons of time to like relocate and do things, that sort of thing. Or it could be, inheritance, or it could be, something that kind of comes out of nowhere with the Page of Swords in terms of prosperity and sudden change. However, this Page of Swords to me seems more like you're going to be able to shift this energy because you already do a lot of this work, this spiritual work already, right? You're already very spiritually minded, that you will know exactly how to shift this energy and to be able to work with the energy itself to bring about this positive change. So here we have the Page of Wands. It's got this adventurous, free spirited, playful energy, right? So it's like this playful energy is going to come out from you or from you and your twin both. There'll be this nice playful energy. And in this playful energy, once again, we're at that Two of Coins where it's like, yeah, playful energy, but yet there's just something slightly off. The Page of Swords and the Page of Wands both indicate positive message, right? A positive message coming in that is going to be something that brings you happiness. And interesting, you have harmony as well. So you have harmony, happiness, peacefulness between you and this twin. But yet there's a shift. The shift, that lightning of the Tower with the Wheel of Fortune, could be you shifting that energy. So strongly get into that energy, work with that energy, and see what you can do about moving the timeline, the old timeline into the present. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, it could be a raise also. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Or a bonus out of nowhere, like that sort of thing. Okay, that's what I have for you, my dear. That's what we've got. Love and light, my dear. Love and light. Hopefully that all made sense to you. Okay, Nicole, don't go anywhere. You're up next. I got several notices from Maverick. Thank you, Maverick. I appreciate your gentleness. All right. Cool, cool. Taurus, Pisces, twin flame. You guys are currently together? That's awesome. That's very awesome. Keep me posted, Connie. All right, Nicole. Twin flame energy check-in. Taurus, Pisces. All right. Nicole, are you guys married? Talking about marriage, talking about children? Because for some reason I'm seeing children or a child. Or do you have children already? You have children already separately, something of that nature. There's a focus on children or child. No, children. The birth of something new, anyway. Brady Bunch. You tried to bring it up and it didn't go very far, huh? Not a talk. Okay, no kids already. Got it. Okay, Ten of Swords. We're going to not far at all. Yeah. That's kind of what I was getting. So it's it's almost like it's outside of your reach, if that makes any sense. So what I was getting a focus on having a child sort of thing. So whether you're of childbearing age or not, or want kids or not, or whatever, that was less the issue and more the sense of moving your connection towards something more significant, something more um solid long term. And the cards that don't start a timer yet, Maverick. Okay. Okay, sweetie, thank you. The cards that I'm getting are indicating that you know, you and the twin are at a very good place in terms of being able to have the ability to put energy into the connection, both of you. But I felt like it it's not a conversation that the twin is ready to have. It's is what they were saying, like not ready to have that conversation yet. It's interesting though, because I do see it ending here in the four cards that I pulled up with the Four of Wands, which is a wedding card. It is a celebration card. However, prior to that, let me show you what I have here. We have the Queen of Wands, the Six of Coins, the Magician, and the Four of Wands. And what I'm really focused on is the Magician and the Four of Wands, because it's like there's more energy that needs to go into this before you get to that point of actually being able to move this forward towards something more significant. There seems to be an energy here where it's almost like the twin is happy with the status quo. And there's a fear that if the status quo gets shaken up, then, there could be a dynamic between the two of you that is no longer in balance. And so there seems to be a lot of focus on keeping things in balance. Now that could be a fear, and I'll pull cards to see what we're going to get. But that those were just the four cards that came out with what I was getting from that. But there seems to be like this. It's almost like this fear, like, oh gosh, what happens if you make that decision and then something goes wrong? Or, the two of you have this push pull dynamic. Or, one of the two of you suddenly feels like you need to run. Well, sometimes you don't ever know unless you start moving in that direction, right? So, so there seems to be a strong focus here on your twin being more afraid of what could go wrong than embracing what could go right, if that makes sense. So, all right, let's see what we got. Yeah, and look at what just pops out. The emperor himself sitting there trying to figure out the next move. It's like the strategic energy, right? It's like the strategic energy of, okay, let's keep things the status quo, because if we keep things the status quo, there won't be this dynamic of, one person is in control of the other. There won't be this dynamic of loss. There won't be this dynamic of, that push pull kind of thing. All right, let's see. Current energy between Nicole and her twin. Nicole and twin. That's our spirit guides are super active tonight, Nicole. If you if you'd come in earlier, you'd see these have been going very long because they've been giving me a lot of visions, a lot of stuff. So our spirit guides are extremely active. All right. All right, let's get rolling, Maverick. Five of Cups is the overall energy. The Five of Cups coming up. I know the two of you are together, but the Five of Cups coming up would indicate that emotionally, there's a disappointment here for you. Something has disappointed you. Has made you kind of lose some hope. Now, it's possible that there may be something going on externally that's kind of interfering at the present moment. Doesn't mean it's another woman, okay? So, like, doesn't necessarily mean that that's the case. Um, but or even another man, whatever, whatever, whether it's friend, romantic, whatever, doesn't mean it's necessarily another person. Just there seems to be some sort of external circumstance interrupting the flow of your relationship. You have the Three of Swords. So this is a sense of loss and grief. I feel like you are empathetically picking up on something that the twin is going through or dealing with or is struggling with internally. And as a result of that, as of you being empathic, I believe, where you are picking up on this energy, it's causing you to feel this sense of lost hope, this sense that things are just not going to work out, that things are difficult. Um, Even though the two of you are together, it's like there's this division, but the division seems to be because you're picking up on an energy that's not yours. It's not meant for you to carry. It's not meant for you to pick up. It's meant for you to kind of disconnect from and let your twin deal with it. Does that make sense? Um, I do feel that the roadblocks that are getting in your way of future movements are going to be removed. I feel like whatever seems to be happening for your twin, I'm getting the words plan of attack. They have a plan of attack to remove this hindrance or this energy. That could be a workplace thing. That could be, a family dynamic, a friend dynamic. It could be, something that's just going on internally with them. Whatever this is, they have a plan of attack to release it. Spirit is saying they have an ultimate plan to make you happy. They have to make themselves happy first, which I think they need to learn and recognize. But once they're able to do that, then the two of you can both be happy, But it appears that they're focused on your happiness, but they have to deal with something else first. So your energy is sort of like this longing for loyalty and this longing for, lifelong commitment, this longing for moving forward, feeling that sense of safety and security. I feel like you need a sense of safety and security with the twin. That if you have that sense of safety and security beyond what you have now, that it will help to stabilize this a little bit. Does that make sense? But I feel you're going to get it by not picking up the energy that your twin is dealing with externally or internally. Because whatever you're empathically pulling, it's dragging your energy down and taking you away from that, and it's affecting your root chakra. Definitely do some root chakra work. Wear a little bit of red. Put a red accent in your living room, in your home somewhere, something red. If you've got too much red, remove something red. To kind of clear space and make space, and ground yourself out in nature. Super, super important. Okay. Um, so your twin, they love you. I mean, look at that with the Two of Cups. They definitely, it's almost like the twin is oblivious to how you're actually feeling. It's almost like when you pull their difficult energy, you're giving them some of your good energy, and therefore they're not feeling all that pain and difficulty all the time. You are. They're feeling the sense that everything's okay. um and so with this Two of Cups, they really like how the two of you are connecting. They don't want to ruin that balance, like we saw, right? They don't want to ruin that balance. They're in deep thought and reflection with this Hermit about what the future holds and what their heart desires the most. And so you need to give them that space and time to reflect. And with the Seven of Wands, they're kind of keeping whatever they're dealing with internally or externally, they're kind of keeping it to themselves, which is not helping the situation. So where are you going right now with the current energy? If you continue to pull your twins' energy that they're dealing with, because the more you pull from that energy because you're empathic, the less you're allowing them to handle it and deal with it, which means that the energy is going to remain the same and it's going to stay there. So you have to stop feeding your twins' energy with yours, so that they can deal with whatever this external pressure or internal pressure is. Does that make sense? So what we see the internal pressure remaining if you continue to pull their energy. If you don't start grounding yourself a little bit more and start, focusing on you a little bit more and kind of like detaching from helping them to feel better, um, then we see this energy. However, if you can detach a little bit, not emotionally detach, but empathically detach. Still show love, support, encouragement, all that. Then we have this beautiful energy of togetherness and excitement and, moving forward in a beautiful way. And so what I'm seeing is that energetically there's there's a need for you to come alive again and to release, shake off that energy. All right. You got to shake off whatever energy they're carrying internally or externally. And then they have the ability to handle it, whatever it is, so that the two of you can come back to this playful, fun, exciting energy again, the celebratory energy of the Three of Cups, the celebratory energy of the Nine of Wands, because she looks like she's at a festival or a drum circle and having the time of her life. So it's like once you're able to release that, good things are coming. But spirit's wanting you to try to shield your energy. And if it's not from the twin that you're picking this energy up from and bringing it home, it could be from, toxic friends. That's also a possibility. So kind of keep an eye on that because I see you're an extreme empath and that has a very good place in healing other people as well as healing yourself. No, I do not see a third party in the way. Um, it seems to be a pressure of some sort, like work, finances, internal, thoughts of unworthiness, thoughts of, something like that. It does not appear to be a third person. Like I don't think you're being cheated on or anything like that based on the cards. There wasn't anything indicating that, if that makes sense. Um, because we also have a card of loyalty that came out. So having the card of loyalty come out, I think you're good. You're golden. Um, but there is an external pressure interfering. So don't worry about it being like another woman in the present moment because that was not showing up in the cards. Make sense? And if it is somebody who's trying to wiggle their way in between your relationship, he's got a plan of attack to get rid of it. So, it's not something he would be pursuing, if that makes any sense, based on the visions and everything I was getting. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. All right, my dear. Love and light to you. Work on grounding, 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 grounding. You're very welcome. All right, let's see. The first one, twin flame. All right. Yep. You're welcome, my dear. Knock, 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 knock. Drum, 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 drum roll. All right, let's see. Bum, bum, bum. Let me check in with Maverick real quick, T. All right. Thank you so much, Maverick. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, right now I'm seeing okay, I'm seeing with regards to your twin flame, I'm seeing a strong focus on things that are happening in the world today. Like his current focus is and we are going to look on what his focus is with regards to you, but they are showing me that his current focus is on world events. So he seems to, they're saying it's a distraction. It's a distraction. They're saying he's seeking distractions from his current life. Yep. Six of Swords. Wanting to move on from his current life. I don't necessarily see him leaving where he's at with that card because it's just one card. However, I am getting the sense that the distractions take him away from where he's at now, what's going on in his life. And so he's focusing on greater events in order to distract himself from those things. Um, is there a is fusion? Is there is there a musician or artist named Jelly Roll? Jelly Roll? Does anybody know? Is there an artist by the name of Jelly Roll? It's a serious question. It's a serious question. They're showing me a very large man saying Jelly Roll music, and they said Jelly Roll is a teddy bear. What does Jelly Roll sing? Is there a specific is there a popular song that this person's there I- there literally is? I mean, I'm not surprised by that because my spirit guides are very specific, but I have not heard of Jelly Roll. um, what is Jelly Roll's most popular song? Does he have tattoos? Does he have any tattoos on his face? Because I'm seeing a man with a tattoo on his face. Um, if that makes any sense. Um, so there's something associated with if let me look it up. I've never heard of Jelly Roll before, but they are telling me Jelly Roll is nothing but a teddy bear, a big teddy bear. They're showing me a large man with tattoos on his face and a beard, not a big beard, but a beard. Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. That's him. That's exactly what they were showing me. Ballads of the Broken. That's the exact image they were showing me. The image. Oh, the image on this album, Ballads of the Broken. Ooh, I can barely speak. I can barely breathe. All right. There's something in that. Um, okay. So the image that you see, okay, D, this is important. I don't know what you're going to get off of that album or what song is going to like resonate with you, but there is something in that album. They're very specific. I did not know there was an artist named Jelly Roll. I did not know what he looked like. I did not know that he was a large man with tattoos on his face and a beard. I saw it. And so what I saw was him in the actual picture that is on the album Ballads of the Broken. But on that album, when I searched on Jelly Roll, the album has got shattered glass over it. So it's like a shattered image of him, if that makes any sense. And so I feel like the um I feel like the title of the album is incredibly important, Ballads of the Broken. It's very likely he's listening to songs, he's broken, he's thinking about you. There's a focus on that, okay? Um, Whatever is in that album, there's something there. I don't know if that's music you can tolerate or listen to, but I would at least look at every single song, look at the lyrics, see what resonates with you, because there is a message in there for you. That was too specific. Make sense? Okay. All right. Jelly roll. Thank you, Brad. And I literally couldn't breathe when I saw the title and the album cover. Um, there's just something there. There's something there. It's gonna resonate with you really strongly. And please let me know what it is, because that was crazy. I say it was crazy, but you guys all know like it's not really in the spiritual realm, right? In the spiritual realm, things like this happen all the time, especially when I get visions. So is it crazy? Not really, but it always is like pretty cool. It's really, really cool when that happens, you know? So it's kind of like, oh, this is awesome. Okay, so look it up. All right, back to the cards. Back to the cards at hand. All right. You, what we have for you. So the challenge could be him being in another relationship. The challenge, go ahead and restart for me, Maverick. The challenge could be him being in another relationship, you know, loyal partner in another relationship. Interestingly, we have you trying to be strong and independent, trying to treat yourself gently, needing to do so. Um, that tower, that lightning strike tower moment in the heart space, I feel you're going to get that from that, the music. Because, you know, what could shatter the glass? The lightning strike. And so that particular card is in the heart space. Something is going to totally like knock your socks off in one of those songs. It's going to be very, very important to you. So I think you'll probably be listening to it tonight. So, so the Knight of Wands is you trying to keep up appearances. Things are going great. Trying to find your happy spot. Trying to seek out happiness. Um, but yet mind space wise, you're trying to be tough. It's not really working out too well. I mean, it is. Everybody else sees you being tough and strong, but internally, a little bit of a struggle. And I'll show you why. We got some more cards on that. So, ticking time bomb. On your twin side, we have the Justice card. Look at her looking down at the difficulty. Here's the shadow side, right? Not able to get out from the shadow side. And here's the positive energy. But yet, what divides it? Not much. The sharp-edged sword. I feel like there's this energy here that when it comes to this connection between the two of you, he's still looking back at you. He's still looking back at things he said or did. He's still thinking about you very heavily. And not only is he looking back at things he said or did, he's looking back at how he treated you, whether it was fair or whether it wasn't. And there's a strong focus on him being in deep thought and reflection about that. Once again, remember what I got in the beginning was him distracting himself with current events, with world events. It's like him distracting himself from his current situation. And also from you, because that's what he's thinking about is you. And we have him being distracted by you, when he's at work, being distracted by his feelings when he's at work, being distracted by the energy between the two of you when he's doing other things. So he's very much in his head, and we see that. We see that really strongly right here. 5 of Swords. But we also see that is your spirit guide's intent for him right now with the Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Swords, that he needs to be in his head right now. With the Queen of Cups, I think he feels you calling his energy to you, that he feels the energy pull back to you. It's possible that, he may be seeing signs, symbols, synchronicities, and recognizing that probably you are as well. And with this Queen of Cups, he's feeling that energy pull back to you. However, what's getting in the way is him actually looking at things to gain another perspective, because he's putting too much time and effort into distracting himself. Outcome. Oh, we have a 4 of Swords is a need to kind of decompress. I feel this is you needing to decompress on the heart space, but that there will be a message with this Page of Coins. There will be a message that helps you to understand the time apart, that also helps you to understand what he's dealing with, how he feels about you, and what he's thinking about you. We have the challenges would be him actually taking action in the present moment. I don't see him doing that. But I feel like that album is super important. You've been trying to push him out of sight and out of mind. Okay, good. And you're getting better at it. That's good. That's good. That's good. That can happen in this 4 of Swords energy, right? That can happen there. And then this energy can move you forward, because I don't see him taking action. But I do see that he's precisely where spirit wants him to be in the moment, and bringing up a lot of things that need to be resolved either internally within him, which can also help you, or that need to be resolved between the two of you, with regards to his actions or words, behavior, that sort of thing. So take a look at that album. Let me know what happens there. Okay. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to take a different deck on, about a soulmate coming forward. Hey, did you guys did you do that manifestation thing? The one from the Buddhist monk that we had like a couple years back. Do you remember it? Do you remember it where like you took the piece of paper and in the center of the paper you wrote like my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my husband, my spouse, whatever, right? Whatever somebody was looking for. And then you did the branches out, of what you were looking for in a soulmate to kind of like bring in into your world. If you haven't done that, maybe try doing that again because that manifestation sheet keeps coming up a lot lately. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. All right. Yeah, so as soon as I finish your soulmate reading, I'll get a piece of paper and I'll show everybody what I mean by that. Um and we can go over it for those of you that are still logged in if you want to see it. Everybody else want to see it? I see there's a few of you logged in, but everybody's being quiet. All right. Spirit, what can you tell me about a soulmate coming into Dee's world, please? All right, let's get rolling here. What do we see about a soulmate coming into Dee's world? Um, he's definitely going to be older than you. They're saying that, they're not showing me that. I feel it's going to be another fire sign for one. Okay, so I really think very likely going to be another fire sign, probably a Leo, or have strong Leo in his chart. Okay, so keep that in mind, right? Maybe not Leo, but somewhere in his chart could have a Leo stellium or could have a strong Leo placement. Could have Leo in the seventh house, which would be romantic. So if that were the case, then the rising sign would be, let's see, Virgo. So Leo, Virgo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, oh, Aries, Pisces rising. Let's see, Pisces, Aries. I have to count it out. Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Okay, no. So Aquarius rising. Okay. He will not be married. Okay, that's good to know. Not married. Okay, that's positive. You definitely want somebody single and free. Yeah, I'm really feeling Leo. There's a strong Leo energy here. Okay. So, what I do see is first of all, I see somebody who's not traditional. So they're going to be a little bit eclectic. Think of the hmm, struggling artist vibe, but not a struggling artist. Like, somebody who's kind of got a very soulful presence. That's what I'm trying to say. A soulful presence. So they have a very soulful presence to them. I see them being very communicative. This person has dark hair. I'm seeing dark hair. I'm seeing them sitting down talking to a group of people. So they are definitely social. But they seem to be enchanting the group of people with their stories. So I feel like this person is kind of going to be that one who they like to talk a lot. They bring about laughs, but they also help people to kind of bring out their own sense of spirituality and direction, right? So I feel like this is going to be somebody who's along the same sort of spiritual leaning or lines as you. Does that make sense? Um, very enchanting, very loving. I see this person putting their arm around you while they're talking to their friends. So I definitely see that this is somebody who is going to be inclusive and not excluding you from the group, if that makes any sense. This person does have a tendency to take on the burdens of other people. I see that very strongly. I am getting Leo vibes all over the place. Strength, the King of Wands, just in general, they're showing me Leo energy. So I feel like this person will not only be exceedingly charismatic, life of the party, but life of the party that's demurred. So it's not like they're going to want to go out and party. They seem to be more the kind that would like to, sit in a lounge and, have a nice fine drink with their friends and talk about, life and fun things, if that makes any sense. So that's positive. This person is also going to surround themselves with people like that. So the people that they're going to be around are also going to be like-minded, is what I'm seeing. So it's a very low key, very chill kind of group. He is going to be older than you because I definitely saw that. I also see dark hair. Relatively thin, but not skinny, like kind of normal thin. Do you know what I mean? Like average thin, but not a muscle fitness person, if that makes sense. Um, I do see this person is very good about saving money and keeping money behind. They might be a little bit miserly. That might be a little bit off-putting at first because I think, you may actually think that this person may be broke or may not be financially stable, but in all actuality, they probably are from the looks of things. I see that here, these three cards. And like I said, I do not feel that they're going to be traditional in any way, shape, or form. Um, More soulful, soulful. This person also is going to be very much about manifestation, things of that nature. They're gonna be on the same sort of topics, the same sort of things that you have an interest in, which is great. I do see that they will have also had a recent death in their family, and I feel like it very likely is going to be parental or a or a loved one that like a lover that may have passed away at an early age unexpectedly. So this person will have dealt with that trauma already. I don't see them kind of dealing with it long term. I do see this person's a little bit hard to pin down at first. So just so you know, they are a little bit hard to pin down. They're not really good about opening up emotionally, but they are extremely stable. I see lots of green, lots of stable energy. And they're definitely not married. So hopefully that helps. That is what I'm getting from your cards and the visions. Ooh, wow, what a night. Okay. Let me get a piece of paper and show you that technique that we all did together a couple years ago. Let me get a piece of paper. Hold on. I don't have any paper back there. Ah, here's some paper. Here's some paper. Now a pen. Ooh, a marker. Perfect. Perfect. A marker. All right. So for all of you watching, this is a manifestation technique I cannot take credit for whatsoever, nor would I want to, because it's so grand and so wonderful. I think everybody should be passing it on to everybody else. And because it works. It works beautifully. So what this Buddhist monk had talked about was the fact that, you write down in the middle of this paper. I'm just going to paraphrase like everything that he had said. And we all did it as a group a while back. I don't remember when it was. So you put in the center. Oh, this is not a good marker. Let me get a darker one. All right. You put in the center my whatever, right? So my da 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 da. So my new job, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my new car, my new home. That might be a reach with the interest rates at the moment, but they are going to come down very soon. So, my whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life, right? You put a lovely little circle around that thing, because that's going to be your central focus on what you're manifesting. And then from out there, you're going to put all these little tree branches that kind of come off like a mind map, right? Like a mind map. So you kind of go like this and like that and blah, blah, blah. And then you separate these by topical things, right? So in the case of what you're trying to manifest, right? My soulmate. I would make it a little bit more in soulmate, because a soulmate could be a friend, it could be a workmate, etc., etc., etc. When's the next live event? We should be doing one in August. I'm going to try to do one every month. I don't know that it'll be Twin Flame Soulmate. It might be one of the ones that has like the multiple options. We were just doing Twin Flame Soulmate because of July. So on those different branches, you're going to put, main topics, like say physical characteristics, emotional makeup, career, hobbies, et cetera, et cetera. Like what it is you're looking for this person to be, right? And so, and you got to get specific. So none of this like, you know, um, generous. Well, what does generous mean? Generous with their time, generous with their love, generous with their emotions, generous with their heart, generous with communication. You see what I'm saying? So you have to get kind of like specific. And the same is true if you're trying to manifest a job or you're trying to manifest a new car, whatever the case may be. So once you've done this, and only do one at a time, okay? So don't try to manifest like 4 or 5 things at the same time. Like only do one at a time. You continue off those branches until you've really fleshed out what it is that you're looking for. It's a really great exercise in and of itself. So once you have fleshed out everything that you're really focused on looking for, that's when you have to review the paper, and it may have 50 things on it. It may have 90 things on it. It may have 100. It may have, 150, 170, however many things happen to be on this paper that you're looking for. You have to review it and say, okay, my new job, what are they going to be looking for? What are they going to be looking for in the job posting? What are they going to be looking for in an employee? Is there something I need to learn? Is there something I need to change? Is there something I need to shift in order to become that person completely, wholly, to be in this place that I will attract that thing, right? So the same goes true if you're looking for a mate. So absolutely, positively, 100%. If you're looking for your, next long-term relationship, if you wanted to go the distance, do this, but do it from the perspective of, okay, what do I need to change to attract that? Right? What is it that would make me compatible with what it is that I'm desiring? And is it a change that I feel comfortable making because it's what I want to do for myself? Right. So you have to look at it. Is that who you want to be? Because if it's not, then you got to start from scratch. This person's not right for you. This person's not right for you at all. Right. But is it making you into the person that you long to be and that you desire to be in that space, whether that's career, whether that's, driving around town in this, convertible ride, or whether it's, starting your own business, or, running a marathon, or whatever the case may be, or, love interest. Um, Once you figure that out and you start taking the steps to become the person you want to be, to attract the desired results, because you feel that you are worthy of that, that it is yours 100%, that you are going to become that person because you are going to reinvent yourself. You're going to reinvent your life. You're going to change in order to attract this beautiful thing into your life. Then you start doing those things. And then what happens with what it is that you're trying to attract? The energy, because we're all connected by this wonderful energy grid around the entire planet, around the space and time, everything, right? The energy starts calling this person into you, but it's calling this person into you saying, okay, what do you need to change? So that person's also going to start going through some changes to become what it is that you're mutually looking for, right? So what it is that's looking for you is the same thing that you're looking for, but the two of you have to meet in the middle by working on yourselves, because then then the magnet can come together. But I mean, like if you've ever seen a magnet and there's something in the way, like there's still going to be something in the way, right? But the magnets may be able to come close together. Um, so it's very important to do that final step. Now, if you are trying to manifest a future boyfriend, future girlfriend, whatever case may be, the Buddhist monk said to make sure that you also include two very specific things. One, that they are single, and two, that they are unattached, so that their heart is not attached to another, and that they are single and available and ready to date. Does that make sense? So, what I recently recommended to somebody was to review this manifestation page every night before you go to bed for 30 days and play manifestation binaural beats, so that your mind is thinking on this, right? Your mind is thinking, looking at it, reviewing it, looking at everything and trying to figure out, how it will work. Now, I am going to tell you that I did this a couple years ago with everybody on here, because I will never tell you to do something I haven't done myself, right? Like I just won't. Because why should I tell you that this is going to work if I have no knowledge of whether it will? And it did work for me. So I did this. I did not spend 30 days reviewing it like I recommend, though. I did it. I shoved it aside and stuck it in a drawer, and I didn't see it until about a year after um, Maverick and I started dating. And there were 47 things on or 48 things on the list, and he met 47 of them. that's pretty darn impressive because when I read through it a year later, I was like, "Oh, that's Maverick. Oh, that's Maverick. So's that. So's that. So's that. So's that. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. There's 47." So he met 47 of the 48 things. And my dear Shorty wasn't over the height that I had indicated, but by golly, I'm so glad that I still swiped right on him and discovered what an incredible person he is. So also, y'all don't get hung up on height because there's some really good guys and gals out there. All right. So that's what I've got for you. All of you. Try it out. It works great. All right. Let's see. Last up, but certainly not least, is my dearest Jessica. Hopefully that helps. And yeah, you have homework. So does everybody else. Do it, do it, do it. All right. Scorpio and Taurus. Okay. Jessica, Scorpio and Taurus. Notice how Maverick's remaining quiet about my manifestation paper. He's like, "Oh, you're talking about that paper, the one where you wrote down 48 things." All right. Or he might have been busy doing something else. Jessica and the Taurus, please. Jessica and the Taurus. You're very welcome. Love and light to you, my dear. Jessica and the Taurus. Oh, Jessica, you're getting in your head. All right. Ooh, this microphone is moving everywhere. Five of Cups. Sense of lost hope, a sense of struggle, a sense of disappointment. So we started out even before I took the cards, Jessica, we had the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords would indicate a strong sense of being up in your head and like everything's turning around in your head and you're unable to kind of like get a handle on it, if that makes any sense. And it seems to be with regards to your future of the future of you and your babies. Right here. See this they're saying the seeds of change are being planted. So there's a strong focus here on the future and whether or not you can grow the future, what the future holds. There seems to be a lot of you may be going down a lot of rabbit holes of information and trying to figure things out. But there's a focus on the energy and the communication being overwhelming in some way. So like the thoughts are overwhelming, the words are overwhelming. And Hold on. There's a need. It's almost like you need somebody to tend to these thoughts and these worries. Does that make any sense? It's like there's if your thoughts are like too much, all over the place, then there's this essence of needing to have somebody kind of tend to the emotional makeup as a result of these thoughts. I don't know what it is that seems to be plaguing you, but whatever it is, it seems to have to do with the future and the safety of you and your kids, as well as whether or not the future will an opportunity will open up for you and your kids. Seems to be related to finances, security, home, that sort of thing. Like, where's the security here? And it could just be that you're very focused on that. Okay, so let's not. We'll come back to you in a minute. We shall come back to you. Okay, so we start out over here with the Emperor, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the main energy. And so I see there's this really loving energy that the Taurus is thinking about with regards to you. That there's something about you that's very loving, very caring, very sweet. And that is on their mind right now. From a heart place perspective, they're going through internal crisis, internal struggle with the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands indicates that whatever it is that they may be feeling, they're confused by that, and there's conflict. What exactly are they feeling? Are they content? Are they happy? What exactly is it that they want? So they don't seem to have a handle on that in the present moment. And with the Emperor card here indicates that they are making some sort of plan for the future, but they're having a hard time sort of seeing their way forward and knowing what that involves, what that entails exactly. So it seems like this Taurus is also very focused on stability and, what does that mean and long term. You're focused on it from the perspective of, wanting security for you and your kids. The Taurus is focused on it from the perspective of not really knowing what to do or what they want, and feeling internal conflict with that Five of Wands there. Between the two of you is fear. Both of you are running off of fear. So this could be fear of loss. It could be fear of exposure, fear of, losing one's stability, fear of not having enough, fear of not being good enough, not if you guys are dealing with any kind of court cases with regards to support or anything of that nature, there's kind of a fear on both sides of how will that turn out. If you're not, then don't worry about that. But there could be this just general fear of, being losing control, not having control. Like both of you are in need of some sort of control, if that makes sense. Um, Six of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Devil is on your side. The devil from your perspective is overthinking. So your thoughts are on your children, and that's good. There's a tremendous loving energy here with regards to you and your kids. With the Three of Wands, there's this waiting energy, waiting to know how to move forward, waiting to know what's going to happen next. But with the Devil, it's an intense kind of obsessive thought cycle. And so I feel like your greatest challenge right now to keep you out of this feeling of lost hope is to get control of your thoughts and to really be certain of what it is that you desire, what it is that you hope for, and what it is that you long for. What the challenge is here is the King of Cups. It could be the challenge is that the Taurus is having trouble keeping their emotions in check. Could be that you're having trouble keeping your emotions in check. It also could be a desire for love, right? Desire for love. Like who's not in love with love, right? Like a desire for love in your life and maybe feeling a sense that it's not existing in the way you'd hoped. So, your outcome right now with the Taurus is uncertainty. Uncertainty and being closed off. No decisions being made in the present moment, and both of you being closed off. I definitely see an energy, even though the two of you are in contact, I see an energy of both of you being protecting oneself, right? You know, with that glass ball, it's like you two are both protecting yourselves. And with the fool and the magician, there's this energy of protecting yourselves, but trying to manifest a new beginning here. And but it's also, do you want the new beginning, right? Because the Two of Swords is there saying, I don't know. So it's almost like there's an energy of here of you saying, yes, I want this, but oh no, I'm not so sure because you're not getting the love that you need. You're not getting emotional connection that you need. So I don't feel it's necessarily the fact that this Taurus is right for you. I feel like there's some doubts that are going to creep in if they haven't already as to whether or not the two of you are right for each other. And in that space, you'll be able to figure out what to do next. But I don't see any movement. I see both of you being closed off. Um, and both of you in this really strong internal struggle. So I wish I had better news for you, but that's what I'm seeing. Court is done. Okay, good. Did you get what you needed? Let me rephrase that. Did you get what you felt was fair and equitable? That's the important part. Because there's still worry here about the future, if that makes sense. Ah, okay. That's why. Gotcha. So you're not worried about your stability. You're worried about his stability. Okay, that makes sense. Cards still remain the same, but definitely, I mean, that makes total complete sense. Um, you know, un unfortunately, unfortunately, that's the nature of things. Um, and that's something that, he'll have to figure out. So I'm glad that the court case is done though. I don't see any movement between you and the Taurus in the moment. I also don't see him coming out of that energy, nor you coming out of that energy in the present moment. So I just kind of like, you know, try to find a sense of balance in there so that you're able to release some of the overthinking. Don't feel bad. It's the nature of life that, kids come first. All right, my dear. Love and light to you. Love and light. Ruby Gypsy Tarot. Kiss, kiss, everybody. Mwah. Ah, fantastic. Thank you. Tank returned with a cheeseburger. What did you go to Burger King in Orlando? I'm just giving you a hard time. Thank you everyone so very much for joining us tonight. I recognize Justinian was been a little bit quiet, but he's been letting me do my thing, and I appreciate that. Everybody, I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful start to August, and there should be some more readings up tomorrow. I believe I will be starting with Aries, so do keep an eye out for that, and I shall see you guys again soon. Love and light. Kiss, kiss. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And I'll see you guys later. Missed y'all. Later.